Tusken Raiders pad. We have Watcher the Watcher looking over my Marvel collection. Real quick here, we have there in the background, we have Thanos, Cole Obsidian. Lighting's not the best in here. There's Proxima Midnight. A ton of Outriders because they would come with like every set. So I decided to just make like a swarm of them. A couple of Chitauri sitting there invading New York. There's Carnage up there on the back of the bank. Behind him, there's Ghost Rider standing on top of his car. Ghost riding the whip. The one Chitauri guy has a skateboard. I just threw him on there because it was purple. I thought it looked cool. Ronan the Accuser and the Other, which if you've seen the Guardian of the Galaxy movies, you'd be familiar with those guys. Actually, he was in the first Avengers. And then this is pretty much how my entire collection set up. I do it kind of like class photo style. So we'll just start with my favorite team. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. I have them all in the Ravagers outfit. So that's Star-Lord, Gamora, Yondu. I have a couple versions of Groot. So there's Rocket holding Groot in the pot, like teenage Groot. That's Groot in the Ravager outfit. Standing next to his homie Thor. And there's another Groot. Oh, I forgot Drax. Valkyrie. She just came with this Marvel What If Hulkbuster. I still don't know what happened or what the story behind that. We only see it for a glimpse in the first season of What If. Moving along, we have Bruce Banner, eyes turning green. There's like an AIM agent behind these guys. A couple Ultron characters. Black Widow, Hawkeye, Maverick, Captain America, and then behind them I have Bucky, the Winter Soldier, and another version of Cap on a motorcycle with a sidecar. Another Ultron figure back there. The collection's getting kind of crowded. So I just try to make do with the space that I have. T'Challa, the Black Panther. Got Sam Wilson, the Falcon, current Captain America back there. And then kind of move over into our Spider-Verse section. I got Spider-Ham, Spider-Man Peter Parker, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, Spider-Girl, whatever you want to call her. I have a second version of the Iron Spider behind her. And then back here I have 6 members of the Sinister Six, but I don't have like a real lineup of the Sinister Six. So I have Carnage, Mysterio, Sandman, Venom, the Goblin, and I always thought this Rhino was pretty cool. Back behind the Spider characters, we have Nova. She's actually a bootleg figure, but I still think he's pretty sweet. Captain Marvel in her Kree uniform. And then we move on to the Avengers. My collection originally started off as a Iron Man collection, so you'll see a ton of different versions of Iron Man. I have several Hulkbusters. There is Rescue, which is actually Pepper Potts as Iron Man, or Pepper Potts Iron Man suit. A few Iron Man variants back there. The original Mark 1. I used to know all the numbers, so I really don't anymore. We have complete Infinity Gauntlet. I guess I did get the Time Stone eventually. I think I bought that one complete. That's how I got that. Yeah, because my other Thanos doesn't have the Time Stone yet, which is good. He doesn't need it. There's the original Iron Spider I had. There's a bootleg version of the Vision back there. A couple different marks of the Iron Man. Igor. There's actually a Hulkbuster War Machine, which I just thought was pretty cool, and it kind of balances out my Iron Man collection back there. So then, in addition to my Avengers down here, I also have the Avengers in the quantum suits. So we have Thor, War Machine, Black Widow, Hawkeye, the Hulk, Rocket Raccoon, Cap, Ant-Man next to the Wasp, and then Iron Man floating above. I did try to put them here in the order that they appear in the movie, in that scene, walking to the time machine or whatever. The only one I'm actually missing is Nebula. I just haven't bought that set yet, and I will eventually. I just don't have any room for any of this stuff. So, and moving on to my actual favorite team, I'm a big X-Men fan. X-Men sets haven't come out since like 2014 because of like licensing to do with like the MCU and stuff. So these were the ones that came out before all that stuff went down. And hopefully we'll get more to add to the collection because I pretty much have all the actual X-Men that are out right now. Okay, so we have Deadpool, Wolverine, the brown suit, Storm, Cyclops, and the Master of Magnetism himself, Magneto. And then kind of crunched here on the end is like my Star Wars collection, which I do plan on actually moving up to this shelf here. That's going to be the Star Wars section. I just, there's the Darth Vader clock my daughter got for me. I think it's pretty cool. So real quick with the Star Wars, we just have a couple random peak characters. Of course, R2D2, Princess Leia. I forget this guy's name. Some general. Random snowtrooper from the Rebel Alliance. A couple pilots. That's actually Luke Skywalker. Some of these characters I don't know their names. Here's Luke with a Yoda. Had an extra blue lightsaber, so I just put it in his hand. And these are all my Mandalorian characters. I have the Scout Trooper, who was actually voiced by I forget his name in the one episode. Yep, that's pretty much my collection. Of course, we got Grogu here riding shotgun on the speeder bike. There's a couple more sets I want to get, but probably going to hold off on them for a while. See how Christmas goes. I just don't have any more room, and this collection is just getting too expensive. So thanks for watching. There's Tony Stark.